Hello everyone. I really don't know where or how to start this video, so I'm just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna start talking, I guess. I wanted to say thank you so much for the feedback in the last video. I wasn't expecting that, like 800 views and 80 likes. I've never gotten like this much like attention from a YouTube video or anything like that before, so thank you guys so much for being there for me. Also I have like something in my hair. Let me just remove it real quick. I usually put this on after a shower and my hair just like stays up, so then I can, then again, what the hell? My English is like really chopped, you guys, now. Oh my god. Because like where I work, I have to speak French constantly. But anyways, what I was trying to say, bitch. So you put this shit on, okay, and don't overbuy this, okay? Don't make this a trend or some shit. Like if this ever like gets across many people, because like, girl, it's really not that big of a deal. But you buy this on like AliExpress, or you get this at the dollar store, and you put this in your hair, and then like after you showered, you like sécher. C'est quoi sécher? Tu sèches tes cheveux, and then you can put gel or, you know, cream in your hair or whatever, and then it just stays up better all day, and you don't have to put as much cream, so you save money also, but it also looks better because it's not like too much cream. Anyways, all that to say is I'm back. I have some notes. Thank you guys for being there for me in the last video, because I was doing like a 30-day challenge where I was posting every day, and I pre-recorded, and I got like up to 15 consistent day of uploads. About 15, I don't really remember the correct number, but I've been taking a 10-day break from all that. I really don't care, honestly. Like, I don't care that I'm not like up to date, or that I missed out on like some days, or that like I missed my streak. I think it's life, and obviously like nothing is perfect in life, and every YouTuber you'll ever follow on the platform, or you have followed, at some point will be like, oh hey guys, I'm taking a break. Then they take a break, they're like, I'm back you guys, and then they don't post for 3 years, and it's like, girl. So that might be me at any time. Like this might be my last video ever. Like honestly, truly, this might be my last video ever. But anyways, I have some points for you guys of things that I want to talk about. If y'all don't know, bitch, this channel is about me sharing my my thoughts about my life, and you know, just current thoughts I'm having throughout the day. And this channel is called, or like these types of videos are called, Therapy Talks. Now, I like edit back those videos and like think back on my thinking patterns, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's weird that I'm thinking like this, or you know what I mean? So I can like self-therapize. So, girl, bitch, how the fuck do you say that? But anyways, y'all get the motherfucking point, okay? But so I do that, and you guys can also comment and be like, Guillaume, because that's my name. My name is Guillaume. Guillaume, wake the fuck up. What the fuck are you doing? Why do you think like this? Or why are you with this man? Shout out to Peepaw for all the comments too. This bitch has been like really up on the comments, keeping up with my shit, and I like for nothing. I'm like, girl, thank you so much, like, because you literally didn't have to do all that, and you did. Like, I'm really like eternally grateful, and I live for you. Okay, but anyways, girl, let's get back into it. So today's topic is that I have ambitions but no goals and no plans. And let me elaborate, okay? Oh my god, you guys, I'm like literally so fried. I'm literally so fried, and I didn't know, okay? I just am naturally fried. Oh, but I had a good day today so far. Like, I woke up late because I have 2 days of break from my work usually on my weekends, but I had 2 days off. I mean, today is one of my first days off because it's like the weekend. But anyways, so today I've been like really like taking it slow, you know. I woke up late, didn't have to wake up at like 7 a.m. bro, and I could take my time and enjoy my morning. And then I went to the gym, I ate food, and then I got hit with the feeling that I was trying to avoid, you know, that I've been trying to avoid, but always creeps back. what the fuck am I doing with my life? What the fuck am I doing here? Now we're gonna circle back. How did I get here? How did I get here? So, trying to do like the drag queens, like. So, how I got here is that I, after high school, didn't know what to do, and then COVID hit, bitch, and then I started Cégep, and then I was like, I got into language school, and then I was like, wait, this is so hard, and I'm literally depressed. Okay, I'm just like telling y'all how my adulthood has been so far. I'm 23, so from high school till now. So, bitch, I dropped out of college, which is called Cégep in Quebec, bitch. If you're not from Quebec, it's really complicated, but basically it's like a pre-university situation because our high school finishes early. But anyway, so Cégep. I dropped out of that because COVID happened and I was depressed as fuck. Now, should I have dropped out? No, because they made you pass either way because of COVID for some reason. I should have stayed and gotten those free points, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But it was like online school and shit, and I was like not ready for like college to be online and shit. I was just straight out of high school. I was fucking depressed. I've always been depressed, but it's like, girl, that was really hard for me. And so yeah, then I worked at Staples because yes, I worked at motherfucking Staples for 3 years for some stupid ass reason, but I worked at Staples full time with full timers who were like 40 years old for a whole year. Literally wanted to camp. Literally wanted to keep living and keep going and like building his money. You know what I was girl, you know what I was about to say, but YouTube keeps like restricting when I say that. I don't actually mean it, y'all. It's just a joke. Like I actually don't mean it at all. Like, but you know, I wanted to, I don't even know like another word for it, but it's like, yeah, like it was a really, really dark time in my life. It was a really, really dark time in my life. But then I was like, you know what? Let me try to like do something for me again. You know, I'm gonna go back to school. So I went back to that same exact school. If y'all don't know, it's like the only English college. Anyways, because my bitch ass speak French. If y'all couldn't tell from my bad vocabulary and bad pronunciation and bad motherfucking accent, but this bitch speaks French as her first language. So y'all can tell, obviously, but... anyways. So I did social sciences of psychology for 2 years. But because I couldn't just do it in 2 years, I reduced my class amounts. So I had like about 4 to 5 classes per semester instead of 7, which 7 is diabolical. Who does that? Who does that to themselves? So bitch, you know damn well that I was not gonna I wasn't gonna like join college again and be like having 8 motherfucking classes, bitch. Am I stupid? Like that's not doable. So, you know, the queen had to take less classes. But that means that after 2 years, I was like fucking irritated, obviously, because I can't fucking stick to one thing. So I was like, actually, I have a year left until I graduate, low-key-ish, maybe like 1.5, honestly, because I might have like failed some classes if I stayed, not gonna lie. But I was like, I fucking hate it here in Quebec City. Let me move my bitch ass to Montreal, because in Montreal, there's hella opportunities, and I wanted to model back then, but an agency didn't want to take me because a bitch was like freaking living in Quebec City, and that shit would have been too complicated. But it's sad because I would have been like a fab model because I was like actually 17 at the time, bitch. Now I'm 23 and I'm not getting any contracts because that bitch too old. But so after that, ooh, that was giving millennial. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a millennial. I'm Gen Z. Ugh, my neighbors who have to bear with me. But so then I moved to Montreal, and you know what? Because I had met over the summer some fashion design friends, bitch, unfortunately, because I was trying to model and do all that shit, right? And I was like, bitch, if they can do it, like that shit sounds hella fun. Being a fashion designer, bitch, I love clothes. I've always been about upcycling, crafting since I was a kid, and even like before then, I would like craft and do some shit. I started sewing even before like meeting them, and I was like, bitch, this is a sign from the universe. And maybe at a time it was, but the only thing I was happy about is that I was moving my bitch ass from Quebec City to Montreal. So now I'm in Montreal, okay? The scene is 2023. We're in 2026, so it was like 3 years ago in August. And you know, in August it's gonna be 3 years since I've moved here. But okay. So my gay ass is living in Montreal. I'm all happy. opening Tinder, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like living my best life. I'm making like friends for the first time ever, because the college before where I was going, I literally had no friends. Like, I'm actually like not kidding. I was like introverted and weird, and I would like actually not look at people on the highway, in the highways, in the hallways. I was like fucking weird. Like, literally, like you would think that that kid would like was like a school. Yeah. I don't want to get like canceled, you know, not by you guys, but by like YouTube, because like I don't know, they removed one of my videos earlier, and I was like it was like literally day 2 of this channel. Like, I've been doing like therapy talks, bitch. They removed day 2. I'm like, bitch, if somebody's trying to like watch these videos now, literally shit does not make sense. But anyways, so I looked like a school pew pew. I was like, girl, literally like no friends, no bitches, and literally like looking weird as fuck, wearing a mask because it was COVID. It was not a vibe. So, you know, now I'm in Montreal. I've got all these friends, all this attention, all these men looking at me, and I was looking a mess. I had like long hair, but like back then I was like feeling myself so much, and like, bitch, I could have been looking like the cringiest outfit. You know, I mean, I'm walking in the room with a skirt on, bitch. It was fashion school, with a long ass motherfucking skirt on with some shit. I don't know. I was feeling my best. Like, I was feeling like hot and tea as fuck. That's all that mattered at the time. Honestly, it's fine to look back and cringe. Bitch, now I'm looking back and cringing, but you know, it's fine to look back and cringe. But at the time, bitch, I was feeling myself. You could not tell me, bitch. You get the point. So I did fashion school, and I wasn't really good at it, but like, honestly, what I loved most was the social part. But fashion school is not, you know, it's expensive. It's like 3K per semester, if not like 3.5K. And thank God I wasn't an international student, because those bitches pay 10K per semester. I'm like, bitch, like, y'all some other type of rich, but it's like, why here? I don't get that, honestly. Like, good for them though. T as fuck, but it's like 10K for that. No shade. I'm not trying to get a lawsuit, but okay. Moving on, y'all. So, next thing I know, I'm like in a relationship with a guy, an Asian, yeah. And for some reason, he was like 5'7", bitch. I'm 6'4". Like, what the fuck was I doing, bitch? Just doing shit. Oh my god, I'm literally so embarrassed. I'm like getting hot, y'all. It didn't happen, but so we were together for 8 months when we decided to move in together. See, y'all, it's not just my last relationship, bitch. I'm the issue. But anyways, we were 8 months dating, and we were like, you know what, let's move in together. But we both weren't from Montreal, so we didn't have like family in the city. So I feel like it made sense that we found family in each other and stuff. And, you know, after the breakup, you know, eventually, because we broke up like a week after we moved in together. But but then we got back together, and then we lasted another 3 weeks, and then, you know, 3 weeks later, you know, I broke up with his ass. And then he went back to Hong Kong, Shenzhen for like 5 months. So I had the apartment to myself. That was like so tea. It was a big ass motherfucking apartment. That was so fun. But anyways, like, there's a lot that I can talk to you guys about. Like, if y'all want to like hear about that whole story, I can like go into details, but that'll be for another day. So next thing I know, I'm like on my 2nd year of fashion school, and I'm like hustling, but I feel like even if I'm like hustling as much as I can, I'm also balancing work, and I literally have no time for myself. I get home, I sleep, I come back, I go to school 8 a.m. and I finish at 11 p.m. Come back home, and sometimes I have to skip school to like go to work. It was a whole motherfucking mess. I don't know like how I was even like alive doing all that. Okay. Summer comes around after the 2nd year, and I'm like burnt out to my ribs, to my fucking like pain. You know what I'm saying, bitch? I'm like, fashion school burnt myself to the ground. Okay. So then I was like, what do I do? Bitch, I'm literally like irritated, but I have a year left. You know, it's that damn year left, bitch. Fucking 1 year left all the goddamn time. So I'm like, bitch, I got a year left. Like, I gotta push through. If I can push through, bitch, I can finish this, whatever. Anyways, so, and again, I have like, there's like really like a lot of details that went into this decision, but essentially I decided in September of this year, well, September 2025, so like it's gonna be a year soon, you know what I'm saying? I decided to quit fashion school because it was just not, it just didn't make sense. And you know, I for one decided to listen to my gut. And so I quit fashion school, and then on another YouTube channel, I started to be like, you know what? Like literally hippie as fuck. Like I'm literally like so weird, you guys. Like I'm actually like really weird. But I started uploading videos on YouTube, and it literally made so much sense. And I uploaded vlogs. And honestly, I'll put the channel here, like if you want to go see for yourself what it was giving. But like I actually like felt so much like meaning doing this. I don't know why, but it just felt so natural. It didn't go nowhere, unfortunately, but it was fun while it lasted, I guess. But I had like so much fun filming my life and like editing it. But I kind of stopped because it didn't make sense to like pick up the camera and like film something and edit it. And I didn't want to like just like do like slop videos to just like add videos, you know what I'm saying? And it's like essentially my channel wasn't working, and it had been like 3 months. And that's when I started getting into the relationship with my ex. So bitch, like talking out loud about my parkour so far, I'm like, bitch, I'm a weird ass hoe. Like everything I've done and I've accomplished so far is cool. Like I got into 2 different agencies in the past 2 years too, which is cool, but I'm not getting a lot of work, and I'm also like not really putting a lot of effort, I guess, into building my portfolio. But it's like also like these hoes are not sending me a lot. Well, not these hoes, I love them, but it's like I love them like from like a familial like sense, but from like a job, like getting opportunities, like I'm actually irritated because it's like it's been low-key like 1 to 2 years since I've been signed to my different agencies, and I'm not getting a lot of jobs. So I'm like, ooh. But I know that that's how the industry rocks, and it's like it's kind of like pile ou face. I don't know what pile ou face is. You either have it all or you don't, and I feel like maybe I'm just not really meant right now or in this city for, you know, the jobs that people are searching for. But yeah, so this leaves us to now. The job that I had stopped, well, went bankrupt, but essentially in the end of December of last year. So I started this new year jobless, and I was on employment insurance, but I was still jobless. So I spent 4 months searching for a job, and now I got a job, and I'm like working since like a month now, which is really cool. I've been working for a month, about maybe 3 weeks. Starting my 4th week like next week, for instance. But I've been working at a job 5 days a week and having 2 days off, and I feel like a grown up. But it's just like I'm at this point where I'm like, now what? Like I did all that, all of this happened, and now I'm here, and it's a fashion job too. Just FYI, I guess. But it's not that I don't feel fulfilled. I like my job, but it's like this type of job where it's like a student job. Like it's not like a job that I would do for more than like 2 years. And it's well paid for like what it is, and like I work really hard for what it is too. Like so I understand, like I'm paid like this, the pay makes sense basically. But I'm just kind of like sitting around, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here in Montreal too? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not from here, and it's like I don't really have a place here now. And I guess because, you know, I have my apartment here, and you know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't really have a reason to stay here. And I've just kind of been jealous of those who are like comfortably on the move, you know? I meet people at work who are like, oh yeah, so I'm studying this, that at this university, and they're like younger than me, and I'm like, wow, you know, the word university, I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because here in Quebec, you have to do cégep first, the pre-uni, to get to uni. So I need to like finish my pre-uni to get to uni. So I'm gonna do that next year, I guess. So that's like, I at least have that planned, but I'm like, I don't know what to do. And a lot of those girls are saying like, oh, they don't know what to do, but it's like, y'all are still like you know, ahead, like in uni. It's like, wow. I feel like I have a fear though of like moving and getting ahead. So often I'll just be like sitting back and like watching life go by. And I'm scared that that's what's going on right now. I'm scared that I'll be like working the summer away and then September will come and I'm like, or I don't even know, like it's not even about that. It's just kind of like, I love to have my life planned out. Like for instance, literally like mood boards here, you know what I'm saying? And my apartments look a mess, so you're not gonna see too much. But also behind there's a mood board. I am obsessed with like, you know, situating my life and like wanting great things for myself and stuff. But it's like I'm at this point where I'm like, now what? I've done all these things, you know, I've like experienced a lot of stuff, but I don't have like credentials or degrees to show that experience and stuff. And so I'm kind of just sitting there like, oh, you know, I could, I guess, like finish my year at fashion school, but I was like literally so burnt out and depressed. So obviously, like, it wasn't meant for me, but it's like, I gotta just get a degree in something, but also it would be like $7,000 to finish that year in fashion school. And so it's like, bitch, I could like do so much with that $7,000. And I'm just kind of like, is the economy broken or am I like broken? Or like, I'm like having like, I don't know what the fuck I'm having, bitch, but it's like, I don't know if anyone else is like feeling this feeling that I'm feeling right now, bitch, or that I've been feeling the past like 5 years, ever since I graduated from high school, and even before then, in 2020, you know, I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? Cause really, y'all, like after a hard day of work, all I want to do is chill and lay back. All I want to do is like find a new game on the Nintendo Switch and play for hours. And my coworker talked to me about Pokemon Pokopia, I don't know, some shit like that. And that shit looks literally so fun. It's like Animal Crossing meets, I don't know, Pokemon or Minecraft. And it's like you're walking around like your world. Like, I don't know, that shit looks so fun. So I think I'm gonna buy it. But it's like, oh my god, like the fact that I'm paying rent, I'm just like, it's especially that, the fact that I'm paying rent to live in this city and that I have nothing going on for myself, I'm like, I'm just like working so hard to like put money back into this rent and then what, bitch? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to figure out like what's next. But I literally took a gap year to do that, and I'm like still sitting here with the same question mark between my legs. And I feel like, you know, since I've been here in Montreal, I've just been using men as like an excuse to like avoid that literal topic, you know? I like will hide myself away in a relationship and make that my whole life so that I don't have to think about my whole life. So that I don't have to like think back on like what's working and what's not. Girl! Girl! Alright, you guys, I don't really have anything else to add, but it felt good to talk. Honestly, I needed that break too. And also, I've been so busy with work, like, and I talk a lot at work. It's a really like communicative type of work that I'm doing. So, bitch, when I'm back from home, the last thing I want to do is film one of these videos. The last thing I want to do is like hop on a call with my mom. And I feel so bad because my mom is out here like, oh, you don't make time for me. And it's like, girl, I'm literally like exhausted on my life. Literally, like, it's not even just my mom. I literally like don't want to talk to anyone. But I forced myself, you know, I've been going to hockey, gay bars with my best friend from Quebec who also lives in Montreal. I've been like, you know, forcing myself to do fun hangouts with friends. And even sometimes, although like friends will reach out and I like don't respond because I'm like too like freaking fried from work, but I don't know. Life is like really hard. And also, especially like starting a new job freshly into like going through a breakup like 4 days before and like not really having time to process, but also processing during work. It's been like very like hard on my mental, but also it's like, girl, it's literally the same meme that I've been showing you guys, like the chicken and SpongeBob and all that shit, bitch. It's like, it's all self-inflicted, but it's like, girl, I just want love. But also it's like, why do I want love and what do I want out of life? Stop using love as an excuse to run away from your from your life and like your decision. Girl, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I keep repeating my dumbass self. So actually, my smart ass self. Okay. But anyways, I don't know. I also see myself in like marketing at uni, so I don't know. I might do that too. But bitch, I don't know. Girl, I'm not. Yeah. Nothing else to add. Have a good day. I just took a 2-hour nap. And when when I flinch my eyebrows, I get wrinkles. Ew.